Before defining decentralization, let me ask a question. What is a three-tier system? A three-tier system consists central, state and local governments. Here, the power is shared among these three levels of government. This is exactly what we mean by decentralization. Now, let's define the term decentralization. When power is taken away from central and state governments and given to local government, it is called decentralization. Now, what is the rational or logical reasoning for decentralization in India? As you know, India is a vast country with diverse population. A vast country like India cannot be run only through the central and state government. Beyond that, some states in India are as large as the independent countries of Europe. For example, in terms of population, Uttar Pradesh is bigger than Russia. There is thus a need for power sharing within the states for efficient administration and a third level of government below the state governments. Next, we will discuss about the need and importance of local government. First, local issues can be best solved at the local level. How is it possible? People in different areas faces different problems in their day-to-day life. For example, water scarcity, lack of transportation and communication facilities, etc. In such cases, the existence of local government is helpful as they have better knowledge of their locality and the problems of their people. So, they will find out better solutions. Next, these local governments have better ideas on where to spend money, how to manage things more efficiently. So it will ensure the welfare of the people. Then people can directly participate in the decision making process. In a village or a town, population is very limited compared to the states. So people can directly participate in the decision making process. Now, let's analyze the condition of local government bodies before and after 1992. Before 1992, no regular elections were held to these local government bodies. They did not have any powers and resources of their own. Thus, there was very little decentralization in effective terms. Constitutional Amendment in 1992. After 1992, what happened? A major step towards decentralization was taken in 1992. The constitution was amended to make the third tier of democracy more powerful and effective. According to this amendment, there are some provisions to strengthen the local government body. First, it is constitutionally mandatory to hold regular elections to these local government bodies. It means elections must be held to these local government bodies once in every 5 years. Seats are reserved in the local bodies and executive heads of these institutions for SC, ST and OBC. SC, ST and OBC are marginalized groups. So, this provision ensures the representation of this marginalized group in the local government bodies. At least 1/3 of all positions are reserved for women. It ensures the participation and representation of women in the local government bodies. State Election Commission has been created in each state to conduct election to panchayat and municipalities. So, State Election Commission is responsible to conduct election. in the panchayat and municipalities. The state government are required to share some powers and revenues with local government bodies.